All right, you all coming back. And then like Mad Black Guru and Muji TV. But here's the thing I'm not doing on this show, on this channel. I'm not going to use words like THOUGHT, THINK, because you all are out there looking to be helped. Why am I going to use language to throw you back what you need to be saved from? We need to be saved from this. You don't need to be THINKING about nothing, about yourself or anything. You just say, I am. Whatever it is you love experiencing, say, I am that. You know, you love to experience happiness and more peace and love with your wife or your husband and your children. Say, I am that peace. I am that peace as my wife. And the wife, you say, I am that peace as you and your husband. I am that peace as I am children, and I am. Don't say my. Get away from the word my. We're not trying to get perfect grammar here, okay? You're looking to bless and change your experiences as the life you are. And listen, I am was never meant to be worshipped, but to be experienced. That's why the name is I am. When you say I am, you can't help but experience what follows I am. I am happy. You experience yourself as happiness, right? Or you can say I am happy. You experience yourself as happy. I am happiness. You experiencing yourself as happiness. I am joyful. You experiencing yourself as joy. I am money. That's what everybody loves to hear, right? So do I. But here's the thing. Money will come to you when you know you I am, because Psalms 24:1 says, I am the earth, the fullness thereof, which includes money, cars, homes, and all that. The world, and all of those who dwell therein. See, I've been like really focused on money too. But that's living backwards. See, seek I am, and then all these things are added unto you. I am, in parentheses, being the kingdom as heaven. You are the kingdom as heaven, not of heaven, but as heaven. You are the kingdom as heaven. So realize you are the kingdom as heaven, and then what's called money and everything else just flows to you as a servant. You're not serving money anymore. Money is the servant unto you. So yes, you're supposed to enjoy all the money you are, but get the recognition and the true identity as yourself in place first. I am. So then you can say, I am money. Now let me give you some adjectives to add to that so you can really enjoy that money you are when you come. Let's dress up that money with some positive adjectives so that you can, because these have money, but sometimes they just ask for money, but they don't dress up the money with adjectives. So like, I am joyful. Let me go back and say this again. I am big. Or I'll say, I am joyful, abundant, happy, fun money. Or I am big, joyful, happy, fun money. You see that? So now the money has to come to you big, joyful, happy, and fun. That's why I tell beings, I say, be careful asking for a serious relationship, because when you get one, you're not going to like that. So say, I love to have a joyful, happy, fun relationship. And don't say I love to have. Say I love having. That's speaking as right now. Or you can even go ahead and stick to what I'm saying here. I am a joyful, happy, fun relationship. Do you see that? When you say I am, guess who's speaking as you? I am is what's called God is speaking what you believe to be you. Like Job 3:10. Let the W-E-A-K say, I am strong. So I am takes over the body and be the strength as the body, because I am made the body. See, let me tell you something. I almost said THINK. I am does never use I am never uses THINK. I am never used. There's a verse in the Bible that says, so a man THINK in his heart, so is he. Now you know you can't THINK in your heart. The heart, that's not even a quality of the heart to THINK. So that verse should have been written like this. That's right, you heard me say that verse should have been written like this. Don't put the Bible over you. The Bible is just an operating manual how to operate the power you are. You the power. So that verse should have been written like this. So I am as I am heart, so I am. So I feel it as the heart I am, so I am. Now that verse is correct. So I feel as the heart I am, so I am. The heart feels. The heart doesn't THINK. Come on. Any type of form of T-H-I-N-K is a limitation. Finite is limited. I am is infinite. So you everything down here is an infinite process. So T-H-I-N-K doesn't even match this. Doesn't even match this. All right? That's like saying you riding a bike on the freeway. Bike don't belong on the freeway. Some people may get out there and do that. They're not supposed to be doing that. That's not safe. So, speak the right language so you can be the blessing you are. You can bless the body life you are. Speak the right language so you can bless the body life you are. So I am can have the experience as a blessing as your life instead of a lesson. See, when you keep missing the mark, mistaking yourself for the wrong identity, you are causing lessons in your life instead of blessings. But when you awaken to the true identity, which is you divinity, I'm not saying your divinity because then it's gonna come off like your car. No, you are divinity. So I say you are divinity. So then now life is a blessing. It's not a life, it's not a lesson. Oh, you're not missing the mark anymore. You hitting the mark. You hit the mark by saying I am. Okay? And then let me show you, there's a guy named Richard Dotts. I started buying his books. What a wonderful writer. Go to Amazon and type in Richard Dotts. The name Richard and D-O-T-T-S. Yeah. See, guys, listen. I'm revealing a lot of the research, but guess what? As soon as you buy a copy of my book, you go to youareverythinggood.com. You are everything good, aren't you? Yes, you are. Aren't you everything good? Agree with I am. I am talking to I am. Aren't you everything good? Yes, you are. Well, go to www.youareverythinggood and learn about the self you are. That's why I put the website together for you, to wake you up to the you are. I know I'm fired up, and some beings like, oh, you ain't gonna get no soft talking here. I've heard beings say the still small voice. I am not a still small voice. The only voice that should be still and small is the one that's been playing in your head. The heart, loud, boom. I am. Strength, baby. Masculinity. And then if I was a woman, excuse me, I can't. Look, I am a man, masculinity. Then when a woman say I am, she's going to say it with femininity. Not no feminist. I ain't going there. We're talking about harmony between male and female. Not no female hate toward men. Talking about feminist movement. That's why I'm touching on things a lot of beings are afraid to talk about. Because we got to get things. You can't be afraid. Because right now what's happening is the real truth. People are afraid to, not people. I am afraid to talk as the real truth. All these other movements are getting stronger voices than the truth. You heard that. All the other movements are getting stronger voices than the truth. I'm going to say that one more time. All of the other movements are getting stronger voices than the truth. And the truth is becoming a still small voice, while those voices are becoming the loud ones. So I am is not a still small voice. I've read that in some books. Dump that. That's a misinformation that needs demolition, dumping. I am a loud voice. You ever hear thunder and lightning? There's no still and smallness about that. You ever experienced an earthquake or a hurricane or a volcano eruption? There's nothing still and small about that. That's I am, baby. That's you. So I love women, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not going to go, he's talking about I am. All of a sudden, now you're supposed to be this immaculate guy who doesn't like to consummate with a woman. That's bull. I would say S-H-I-T, like my brother Bad Black Guru says in his book. How do we all get here? Nobody got here by man and woman ignoring themselves. No one got here by listen, okay, first of all, dump man and woman. I am is your body, is the body you believe you are. I am is the male body and the female body. So I am know the plan. That's the blueprint. Everybody on this planet can look back one generation. I don't care what your age is. You can look back one generation and see a man and a woman as your father and mother, even if they gave you up for adoption and you never met them, you know by looking at other beings, mother and father, that you have a mother and father that you never met. But you know that the solution, the blueprint is a man and a woman, a mother and a father, a husband and a wife, or a husband and wives. That's right. Brought you, I am you here. Now I'm going to touch on something else that a lot of guys are afraid to talk about. That's right. Some women want to protest my channel. Come on and protest I am channel. But you know what I'm saying is true. Okay, so here's the deal. There are some men who are created to be with more than one wife. But because that is their truth, and they don't know that I am, they do it from here. And it's a destructive thing. They go behind their wife's back and have another relationship and hurt the wife. And then they even hurt the other woman. But if they're living as I am going to show them how to be courageous and step forward and explain to the first lady, this is who I am. Let me tell you what I've said. I may lose some listeners, but you're going to say, man, this guy's telling the truth. I've gone to women and said, could you be with myself, I am self, and another woman in a committed relationship, all us living together as one family? And I've had women look at me like, you must be out of your mind. And I said, that's right. I'm out of I'm out of the I am in mind, and I'm into I am. Now, I'm one of those beings who can have 3, 4 wives. Yes, right. I'm saying this right on I am channel. But I'm loving about that. I'm not sexually, I'm talking I amly. Because when you do that I amly going to show you how to make that work. So for those who say, because I'm not going to come off on this channel to sound right, to win your confidence. I'm going to tell the truth. If that doesn't win your confidence, then go to another channel. I'm not going to try to sound and have what they call it being politically correct. I'm not interested in that. Politics didn't create you. I am did. I'm being I amly correct. Let me tell you something. When I am, as a man, can tell the truth about this one thing, he'll never lie to a woman about anything else. And you know I'm telling the truth. When I am, as the male, can step to it and know that he's talking to God. See, because every woman is I am. So when once you know you I am, and you see you look at the woman, because before the physical male body was I am. Before the physical female body was I am. So you're really talking to I am as I am. So why would you lie to I am? The woman, that's I am looking at you through that, what appears to be that lady's eyes. That's I am looking at you going, I'm going to see if you're going to be real. If you're going to I am up. So as soon as you tell a lie, she knows. A lot of men be trying to act like they can be monogamous. Let me tell you something. The men who are truly monogamous, that's their character. That's their nature. That's what they're designed to be that way. But then there are some men who are designed to have more than one lady. But you got to do it I amly, lovingly, so that can be constructively, not destructively. Don't go after them because of sex, but because you're ready to love them. When they're not feeling well, you're there to help them get better. When they get pregnant, you know, I'm going to say this. Now, another thing a lot of women are going to be upset about. That's okay. If a woman feels comfortable enough with a man, she doesn't have to visit Planned Parenthood. Bam. She doesn't have to exercise Roe versus Wade. When she feels real comfortable with a man, she's going to feel loving. When I am creates enough love between the I am lady, then that woman is so full of love and life that she's ready to have that baby. That I am. The only reason women usually don't want to do that is because a lot of beings don't, listen, you can be, when you're I am, you won't make a mistake. When you're a man, you will. That's right. You have a I am, a male body. You be I am, no mistakes. You decide to be a man, mistakes. Mistakes, right? Does that make sense? You mistaken yourself for being a man instead of being I am. Did I just read that in the book? So if you shoot for I am, there's no mistakes. So then the I am as a woman, which is you, she's going to feel that. And she's going to be like, okay, I can trust this being. So if a man knows he is as his whole nature says polygamy, then come on and tell the truth. Give yourself a chance to tell the truth to the women that's not fine with that. See, I'd rather lose a woman telling the truth than keep her telling the lie. Because then I have to anchor myself to that lie. I have to act like that lie is what I am. And when I know I'm not that lie. So I tell the truth. So what does that mean? Oh, I may not get a chance to know some women. That's okay. I didn't break her heart. To me, her heart is more important than me getting with her body. Because when I get a woman, I'm looking to keep her. I'm not looking to be with her for no 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 years and then leave her. I'm looking to have, because that's I am. I recognize I am the female I am. See, I love my women from here. I love them from here. If a woman try to give me sex, I'm not taking it. I'm sure, that's right, you heard me say this. If a woman try to have sex with me, nope. See, and I have been with some women, I go out and buy them. My second oldest brother said, you know what your problem is? Why women take it? Because you treat women like your wives. That's what they are to me. When I'm out shopping, I'll go, so I'm seeing a young lady or two, and I'll walk by a dress shop, and I'll buy them dresses. I'll go in and talk to the ladies there. What do you believe? Would this color look nice? And I'll buy undies for them. Yep, I'll buy shoes for them. Springtime come, I get them a spring outfit, some shoes, undies, and then I'll go get some roses. I never bring a gift to them without roses. And I bring the roses, and I'm with them. This is who I love. But then I've had some women, they just want to leave it at just having dating because that's what everybody's doing now. But I love to be with these women forever. Okay? And I'm not looking at them. Yes, I'm masculinely attracted to their femininity, but it's not sexually motivated. It's lovingly motivated. Now, you heard me tell the truth. Listen, men. Now, some women don't like to hear this. You can take a one lady and put on an island with 100 men in a year. Because I know there's women, they want to have 3 husbands. Okay, but I'm going to let you know, you're not supposed to do that. That's right, you heard me say that. Because a woman could be on an island with 100 men. You hear me? And you go back in a year, and she had one pregnancy. Whether she had twins, triplets, whatever. One pregnancy. But she could have been with all 100 of those men. Now I'm showing you how nature works, how her body going to work for her. How I am going to work as a body, as a female. So she can be with all those 100 men. But only one can get her pregnant. Now you take a man and put him on an island with 100 women and go back in a year, and all those women are fertile. They're going to be 100 plus babies because some of them are going to be twins. Some women are going to have twins, triplets, quadruplets, whatever. That's how nature made the body of a man. He can impregnate 100 women in 1 year. But if he does that iamly, lovingly, and family-like, what's the problem? That's why leave the Mormons alone. Leave them alone. They're doing the right thing. And you don't have to set no religion up to do this. Just be set in the heart you are. I know I touched on some things. This is a brave channel. It's a brave channel. I'm not going to run away from things that a lot of beings. I'm not trying to be politically correct. I'm not running for no political office. And I'm not going to lie to I am as what appears to be a woman. If I feel like what I love to... Listen, if there are 3 women out there that like to be with a good, honest being who's not going to ever break their heart, who's going to pamper them, I love cooking for my women. I love baking for them. Yes, I do. I love doing that. My sons see me in the kitchen, and I cook. Hey, I got you. What's on the menu this week? Boom. What would you like to have? I love doing this because that's God. As that young lady, I know this. I'm cooking for I am. And I am cooking as I am for I am. So I'm going to say to you, right, listen, I'm going to say this. I'm honest about this. I'm really honest. I love Asian women. I do. Right on my channel. I'm not holding back no truth. I mean, no truth. See, when you live your life truthfully, you don't have to lie. And when you don't lie, I am is taking over you. I am is the truth. So I say out there, there's 3 young ladies that like to be with a good, honest man who's there for the best of them and not going to ever break their heart. Hit me up. That's right. Right here and right now. Email address, youareverythinggood1323@gmail.com. I am Amology1323@gmail.com. Now, I bet a lot of people say, I told the truth. I'm not lying. Live your life like everybody can look up in the sky and see what you're doing, and then you're at peace. You got any things that you need to hide? You're not on the right path. If you have anything that you need, listen, when a man can tell the truth about this, ladies, listen, when a man can tell the truth like I'm telling you right now, and I know I lost the opportunity to be with a lot of you women. I've lost the opportunity. I ain't gonna be with him and no 2 other women. I'm not, but that's okay. But I won the opportunity of those who are fine with that. So never be afraid to lose the ones who are not fine with your truth. Because then you open up the door for the ones who are. The ones who are not fine, they're supposed to be with you. And then you give the ones who are not fine, don't judge them because they just telling the truth. Well, that's not what I don't prefer that. So she has the right to say that. But then there are some women that's like, hey, yes, I like to be with a good man. Even if that means being with him and 2 other women as a family, not behind anyone's backs. Because I know I'm dealing, every time I look at a woman, I'm looking at God. That's right. I'm not stupid. I'm awakened. So I'm telling the truth. So my truth for many, those who are traditional, that's why I say this is a non-traditional, non-religious, joyful, happy, fun, Amology conversation. Truth here. I'm not going to sit here and try to act a certain way. So, no. Man, if you're a woman that can't, you just come to my channel and listen to how to be I am, and then you just go, I'm not going to be with him. I'm happy as and with that. Because see, everything I'm doing is I'm going by I am. I'm not going to lie anymore. Not that I've ever lied. But no. I am is the life I am. The breath I'm breathing, whoever the human being is didn't create that. I am is the breath I am. Closer than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. So I showed you this book. I showed you my book. My book, all these books that you'll hear me read from and show you, they're all in my book. I'll recommend to you the name and the author of the book so you don't have to be trying to remember everything. And then I will send you to websites. You want to get rid of this MIND thing? Go to Scientology. I'm not biting my I am tongue. They have courses there. I used to be afraid because the stuff I was hearing in the media. Then I said, let me go check this place out. I went, boom, wow. And those people at Scientology are committed to getting you on the right path. I don't care what you've seen in the press. You go there, they are committed to making sure you wake up. I'm speaking as and from experience. Now, another place, The Release Technique, thereleasetechnique.com, www.thereleasetechnique.com. Now, at Scientology, they do a thing called auditing, where they just keep taking you over some misinformation till they get that recording, that tape out of your brain. They remove the emotional charge off of it, then it's gone. Now, the Release Technique, see, the Scientology, they audit from here. Release Technique, they take the emotions off, right? From the heart chakra and the solar plex chakra. And then it's gone. That's 2 places I sent you to. And then there's Robert Shenfield. He has a book called Busting Loose from the Money Game. And he has the creative process. Belief, judgments, and consequences. What a wonderful book and what wonderful information. He breaks it down. He said when you have a belief, the belief is not strong enough to stay in place for you to keep I am in. But it's the judgments you have about that belief and then the consequences. So then he shows you how to take yourself off. Then he has the affirmation. I am, once you divest yourself from the belief and the judgments about that belief and the would-be consequences, he has a written affirmation. I feel I am coming back to I am. Now, I'm saying I am, but he just used other words. I feel I am coming back to I am. And I feel I am surging as I am. I feel I am expanding as I am. And I feel I am expressing I am self as the 3-dimensional holographic sun physical life I am. Wow. Then there's the Meditation Center. You can go www.themeditationcenter.com. There's one in Hollywood. In fact, the gentleman texted me Christmas Eve, and I say, I'll be back to the Meditation Center soon. And they have you throw away pictures in decades, 10 years. They say from 0 to 10, whatever pictures you can remember, throw them away. Then 10 to 20, then 10, 20, 30, whatever. Okay? Then there is Dr. Pillai, who's from India. He had you do this odd meditation for 30 minutes, 35 minutes. He said 20 minutes, what's called MIND, the misinformation, the bad recording is dissolved. So then you're experiencing yourself as city consciousness. City consciousness is just I am. And then you have a concept, bing, pops right in place. Now, out of integrity and respect to Scientology, to the Release Technique, to the Meditation Center, to Robert Shenfield, to Dr. Pillai, I'm not going to explain how to do those processes out of respect and integrity to them, because I learned from them and I use all those techniques as well as continue to study. But there I am. Lester Leviston left the release technique for Lawrence Crane, his protege and his benefactor, to keep the method going, to help all of us. And Lawrence Crane is one of the most giving beings on this planet. You call him, they have a Wednesday call, and Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, you can call him and get help on releasing. And I'm not going to show you how to release, but I'll tell you this. You do that process through the heart chakra and the abdominal solar plexus chakra. And you get on the phone and call them. So you go to www.thereleasetechnique.com and you'll get the information how to get in touch with them. And the Meditation Center and Scientology, the auditing. I have the book over there, Dianetics. The course is called Dianetics. And they have other courses. And then Dr. Pillai and the meditation. Now, out of respect to I am as them, I'm not going to try to teach you the method, because they're well equipped to do that, and that's their technique I learned to help I am. And I would be disrespectful to them to try to teach you and not have you go to them. The money that you have to invest is worth that, okay? Let me check my time and see if I'm still recording. Oh yeah, so I only got a few minutes left, so I'm going to show you another book here that I bought out for you to take a look at. So just to show you, you're not supposed to be up in the head. Look at this. Ronald Richard Dott's book called Thoughtless Manifestation. That means headless manifestation. Now I'm going to read something from another book titled The Power I Am, because my recording, I'm talking fast now, my recording about to come to an end. So it says, The Power I Am. Listen to what I'm going to read back here. I'm going to drop down so I can read this quickly before the time goes out. Oh, by the way, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell, leave any comments. Thank you all very much for listening. The power of I am. We've deprived ourselves of the things that we love by our belief in them, in their being outside of and separate from us. If we love, we only need to realize that we are love. Then we come into conscious possession of I am. The same as wisdom, knowledge, power, health, strength, and so forth. If we intend to acquire any material thing which may seem necessary to our comfort and happiness by making ourselves one as the thing loved, we attract I am into us. We attract I am to us. Imagine holding the key to draw anything that exists to you, with nothing more than the power of the knowledge and the use as the words I am. There was a time when that could be said that the knowledge of the power of I am was lost to humanity. We can no longer make this assertion. Throughout the centuries, there have been many that have known this truth and used this truth to their